Welcome to Regent Park TV. I'm Thundercloud, and today I'm sharing an important conversation I recently had with Mark Atanasoff, Manager of Partnerships and Community Relations for the City of Toronto's Indigenous Affairs Office. In our interview at City Hall, we discussed the vital work being done to advance truth, justice, and reconciliation through the city's 10-year Reconciliation Action Plan. Our conversations highlighted progress made so far, from fostering transparency to creating opportunities for civic engagement and economic development for Toronto's urban Indigenous population. This interview offers valuable insight into how Toronto is working to support Indigenous communities and underscores the importance of ongoing dialogue and action in the path towards reconciliation. Stay tuned for our full interview, where we dive deeper into the initiatives shaping a brighter future for Indigenous people in our city.
My name is Mark Atanasoff. I'm the Engagement Manager in the Indigenous Affairs Office at the City of Toronto. I've been with the city for 2 years. I'm from Sagamuk First Nation on my mom's side and Greek European ancestry on my dad's side. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, thank you. I'm wondering what progress has been made on the Reconciliation Action Plan since 2022?
Yes, in 2022, the Reconciliation Action Plan was approved by the City of Toronto Council. In March of 2025 will be our first progress and status update to the City of Toronto Council. We're currently in the process of working with all city divisions to collect information on what we have done, and we are currently collecting that, and we should have a report ready for Council early next year.
What steps have been taken to restore truth and ensure transparency, Mark?
With the Reconciliation Action Plan, we're grounding it in relationships, and so it starts there in terms of building relationships with community at all levels of the government. It also starts with educating city staff, and so we have an initiative and program to ensure that all city staff that go through education understand the historical injustice, understand the interracial trauma, and understand current day issues. A couple of examples would be the naming of a recreation and library. The site is named after the Huron-Wendat, who had a historical ancient site there. It's called Eda Nona Wastina, and it's a start about reclaiming language and culture. It's about honoring Indigenous heritage, and so initiatives like that really allow conversations to happen, which allows the truth-telling to happen about ensuring that we're working with community so that their voices are heard.
How is the Indigenous Affairs Office supporting economic development for Indigenous people in Toronto?
For sure, and we have a couple of initiatives. We have 3 grant programs. We have the Community Grassroots Grant program from the Indigenous Affairs Office. It's where we provide $20,000 grants to individuals who apply, where they need a little bit of assistance financially to see their dreams and ideas come to life. We also have the Climate Action Fund for Indigenous folks. And again, it's about, that initiative is about supporting the climate, supporting the environment. And again, for folks who have ideas and dreams around those issues, there's a grant available. And then we have the Arts and Culture Grant, and again, to support Indigenous community members who are focused in on the arts and culture. It's an opportunity for them to get a little extra support so they can help their ideas come to life.
It's wonderful. It's always great to receive support for arts and culture. And what initiatives are increasing civic engagement and honoring Indigenous ways of knowing in Toronto?
Yeah, we have our Indigenous Learning Circle, and it's where city divisions and programs bring their initiatives to community, and it's an opportunity for community to sit in circle, hear about what the city is offering, but it's an opportunity for community to build a relationship and help shape what the city is doing. And so it really grounds a process of co-development and participation of community directly into the programs and services being offered by the city. We also have the Aboriginal Affairs Advisory Council. It's where Indigenous leaders provide advice directly to council. And so again, that's an opportunity for Indigenous leadership to help shape city decisions and city actions right directly at the councilor level.
And how will the reconciliation action plan evolve, and what are the key areas of focus?
I think the evolution of the Reconciliation Action Plan is grounded in relationships. And as that matures and becomes meaningful, really it's about community leading the process. It's about community co-developing it with the city as a partner. And it's grounded in that self-determination, sovereignty process. And it's really about building those meaningful partnerships where community is leading the way. And the city is on a journey of supporting and really helping community along the way as best it can by taking leadership from community.
So how is Toronto addressing the priority calls to action, and what has been their impact?
So the Reconciliation Action Plan was grounded in what was already previously done in terms of the calls to action, the missing and murdered calls to action, as well as prior learnings, as well as 3 years of consultation with community to make the Reconciliation Action Plan local to Toronto, making it meaningful to community, as well as making it meaningful to treaty and territorial partners. And so it was really grounded in that previous work and knowledge, as well as building upon that to really resonate with community to make sure that folks are feeling listened to, partnered with, and empowered in the process.
Thank you. I really appreciate your wealth of knowledge. Would you like to mention anything else?
For sure. I mean, I think reconciliation is about a journey of discovery. It's about learning about oneself and one's history, as well as shaping a promising tomorrow. And I think reconciliation is about a shared experience. It's about making mistakes. It's about learning to collaborate, learning to listen. And so I think it's really about that commitment to stay focused and working in partnership.
It's been a pleasure. Miigwech for coming.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on social media, and for more information, check out our website.